Our story begins with the main character, Ye Qing, holding what appears to be a broken bat. He thinks to himself that he is a level 0 abyssal scavenger. In front of him stands a huge beast, its eyes glowing bright red as it stares at Ye Qing. He thinks to himself that a level 0 member like him is considered a burden. He charges at the beast, only for the beast to overpower him, biting his shoulder. Ye Qing's eyes glow as he raises the broken bat, screaming. The scene shifts to G City, where an A-rank Sea Abyssal Gate is located. We then catch a glimpse of someone running out of the portal. Seconds later, it's revealed to be Ye Qing, running out of the portal holding what looks like a box full of crystals. Ye Qing crouches down, dropping the box, and thinks to himself that his job is to recycle and sort the trash left behind by job changers after fighting monsters. As he grabs a crystal, he continues thinking about how the supervisors of the Abyss strictly forbid items from leaking out to ordinary people, stating that even a single C-rank crystal is worth over 50,000 yuan. Just then, a man approaches Ye Qing. Stepping on the box of crystals, the man tells Ye Qing that they will count the dungeon rewards one by one, and if he tries to hide any crystals, not only will he be fined, but he will also be jailed. Ye Qing responds, stating that he knows the rules, as he has done this job for a long time. Ye Qing reflects on his job, thinking that the work of an abyssal scavenger is usually assigned to level 0 individuals. He knows that if the combat team doesn't thoroughly clean the dungeon before scavengers go in, their lives could be in constant danger. Ye Qing mutters to himself that it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that this job is worth someone's life. He calculates that the basic salary for returning from a dungeon is 300 yuan. Each scavenger can earn 1,000th of the value of the trash they collect, which is about 600 yuan. After deducting the 30% agency fee, the net earning comes to 540 yen. Ye Qing laments that he is still 670,000 yuan away from paying off his debts, so he needs to work harder. A man in a yellow helmet approaches Ye Qing and asks his name, offering him a big job commission worth 3,000ths. He asks if Ye Qing is interested. Ye Qing replies, asking if the commission is really that high. The man responds by reminding Ye Qing of his constant need for money and tells him to catch up with the group immediately if he wants to join. Ye Qing agrees, stating that he will catch up right away. The scene shifts to a bright yellow bus. The men on the bus, all wearing yellow, talk about the gate. One of them comments that he heard the rank of the gate is A rank. Another man responds, saying it's no wonder the reward is so high, as he heard many groups were wiped out, with not a single survivor. Someone else asks if this is a subcontract, and another replies that it most likely is. Another man mentions that in addition to cleaning up, there's an important mission to retrieve the equipment left behind by the teams that were wiped out. Someone else chimes in, calling the capitalists ruthless and vile. We then see Ye Qing staring out the bus window, reflecting on the events of 10 years ago when the abyssal gates descended from the void. Creatures from the abyss appeared before humanity, and only job changers possessed the ability to harm them. As the creatures were slain, people discovered not only energy products like magic crystals, but also mysterious weapons and tools in the abyss. This discovery, akin to the finding of a new continent, sparked an uproar in mankind's efforts to develop the abyss. Traditional industries collapsed as social funds shifted to the new market of abyssal industries. The scene transitions to a man who appears to be a doctor yelling at Ye Qing. The man says that the hospital isn't a welfare association, and if Ye Qing can't pay the medical bills, he will kick Ye Qing's sick sister out of the hospital. Ye Qing apologizes, asking the doctor to give him one more day. Ye Qing lowers his head, reflecting on how employment opportunities are scarce for level 0 players like him who haven't changed jobs, as they are considered useless in society. Just then, a man's hand stretches out, holding what appears to be a golden ticket. The man asks Ye Qing if he is in need of money. Ye Qing is taken aback, not expecting anyone to offer him an opportunity to earn money. Ye Qing reaches out to observe the ticket, and the man explains that all Ye Qing has to do is offer his organs. Ye Qing takes the ticket and sighs as the scene shifts back to reality, One of the men looks at Ye Qing and comments that he heard Ye Qing borrowed $1 million from a loan shark and lost it all while trading in the market. He adds that if Ye Qing can't repay the money, he'll have to sell his kidney. Ye Qing lowers his hat, hiding his face in embarrassment. Another man jokes that on top of the loan, Ye Qing also has to take care of his sick sister in the hospital, saying that her medical bills must cost a fortune. The man continues, suggesting that Ye Qing might as well die now, given the insurmountable debt he has to pay off, and remarks that Ye Qing will probably live like trash for the rest of his life. As they arrive at their destination, a group of 3 hunters urges them to move faster, calling them slow. Another adds that they won't take responsibility if someone dies. Ye Qing steps off the bus and looks at the abyss portal. He resolves to work hard, earn money, and come back alive. As Ye Qing enters the abyss portal, he glances back, thinking to himself that this is the first time he has entered a B-rank abyss. The combat team draws their weapons as monsters with blood-red eyes charge at them. A job changer in a black tank top calls out to Lao Chen, who quickly steps forward and charges up 2 large fireballs. He throws the fireballs, creating a cloud of smoke that forces the wolves to retreat into the darkness. A job changer wearing glasses asks about their destination. The man in the black tank top points to the ceiling, announcing that they will be going to the 5th floor. Another job changer remarks that the size of the market seems to have increased over 5-fold, and the ceiling height has tripled. Adjusting his glasses, the man with glasses explains that this phenomenon is called abyssalization, a replica world created based on the real world, but with a mutated internal structure. He wonders aloud why the original team sent here left no bodies, as there doesn't seem to be any trace of human remains. Turning to the scavengers, he instructs them to search for the bodies instead of just following along. As Lao Chen crouches down to tie his shoe, Ye Qing, not paying attention to where he's going, trips over him and falls to the ground. Furious, Lao Chen demands that Ye Qing watch where he's going. He grabs Ye Qing, pressing him against the wall, and shouts that bumping into low-level trash like him is infuriating. Lao Chen sneers that he mistook Ye Qing for a monster. The man in the black tank top tells Lao Chen to ignore scavengers like Ye Qing, as they have a mission to complete. Lao Chen drops Ye Qing and tells him that if he's trash, he should stay away. Ye Qing picks himself up as Lao Chen mocks him further, calling him a worthless scavenger. Ye Qing silently follows the other scavengers, tucking his hat down to cover his eyes. He reflects bitterly on how society views Level 0 members as trash and useless. What no one knows, however, is that Ye Qing just needs 1 more point to level up.
People are screaming and running away as a beast slowly approaches Ye Qing. Ye Qing questions whether the job changers purposefully left the beast on the front lines. We then get a closer look at the wolf, its eyes glowing a light blue as it stares menacingly at Ye Qing. Ye Qing spots a wooden shield and staff nearby. He grabs them as the wolf lunges, barely missing him. Ye Qing lands acrobatically, looking like an absolute Chad. The beast slowly approaches him, its aura glowing bright blue. Ye Qing strikes the beast with his wooden staff, but it does 0 damage. The onlookers begin to laugh at him, calling him dumb and asking if he doesn't know that only job changers can damage beasts. Ye Qing picks up his shield as the beast gets back up, calmly stating that of course he knows. We then see Ye Qing's stat window showing every stat at 1. Ye Qing starts running from the beast, acknowledging that with attributes like his, he can't even break through the defenses of the weakest beasts. He thinks to himself that he knows this better than anyone else. Ye Qing jumps off the ledge he was standing on just before the beast could attack him. He lunges at the beast with his stick, declaring that he just needs to use more strength. The scene shifts to Lao Chen, standing atop a pile of dead wolves. He mocks the Level 0 scavengers, saying that when they see the beast he left behind, their legs will shake with fear. The job changer in the black tank top smiles greedily, commenting that they can earn a fortune just by killing a few monsters. He adds that if the scavengers encounter a beast, they won't be able to do anything, calling them low-life trash. He tells the other job changers that they'll keep the most valuable items and leave the rest for the scavengers. The job changer with pink hair informs him that a monster seems to have slipped away. The scene switches back to Ye Qing, who is desperately trying to hold off the beast that's currently biting his shoulder. Ye Qing screams as he raises his broken staff, shouting that he won't allow himself to die like trash. He stabs the beast in the eye, causing it to wince in pain. The system informs him that he has performed a critical hit, dealing 1 point of damage. Ye Qing collapses to his knees in front of the now-dead beast, breathing hard and showing clear signs of injury from the fight. Suddenly, someone approaches Ye Qing and mocks him, saying it looks like the trash actually managed to kill one low-level wolf. He grabs Ye Qing by the collar, ridiculing him for acting like a hero just because he killed one wolf. Ye Qing thinks to himself that once someone's experience accumulates to level 1, even a level 0 member can successfully switch jobs, potentially unlocking hidden jobs more easily. However, achieving that goal is extremely rare for a level 0 member who can't even deal damage to beasts. He reflects on the time he spent sacrificing his body just to land a critical hit. Despite the pain, he smiles through his bloodied face, knowing that this is the only way he can gain experience points. The system then informs him that the conditions to level up have been met. Lao Chen is shocked to see that a rascal like Ye Qing actually managed to get a job change. Ye Qing's body glows blue as the system congratulates him for leveling up. The glow fades, revealing his new class, a level 1 Scavenger. Lao Chen's shock turns into laughter. He mocks Ye Qing, saying that even after awakening, he's still just a trash picker. Lao Chen taunts him further, saying that all the other scavengers are dead, and the cleaning task is now up to him. He walks away, still mocking Ye Qing. Ye Qing stares at his hand, wondering if the scavenger class is truly as weak as it seems. He concludes that since level 1 is the max level for this class, he can't use level-up attributes to grow. However, he begins to wonder about the abilities of the class. His eyes glow bright blue as the wolf's body also begins to emit a blue glow. The system then asks Ye Qing if he would like to recycle the wolf. Ye Qing agrees, and his body begins to glow purple as spectral hands sprawl out from him. Ye Qing is surprised by the power and wonders if this is truly the strength of a scavenger as the purple hands reach out to grab the wolf. The hands finish dragging the wolf in, and the system informs Ye Qing that the trash is disintegrating. Once the disintegration is complete, the hands reveal that he has gained the ability Spirit Dash and, in addition, 3 attribute points. Ye Qing opens the system window, and the system informs him that he needs 3 agility points to use Spirit Dash. Ye Qing allocates all his points to agility, and the system confirms that he has satisfied the requirements to use the skill. It then asks if he would like to activate it. Ye Qing agrees to use it. His body glows dark green as he activates the ability. He opens his eyes and mutters, confused, asking if that's all since he doesn't feel any different. Suddenly, someone yells at Ye Qing to get up and start cleaning. He responds and begins to run quickly, but trips over a tree root, landing face first on the ground. Frustrated, he wonders aloud if the skill was responsible for his fall. Ye Qing gets up with a sigh, but his eyes widen as he notices a large pile of recyclable wolves nearby. A smirk forms on his face as the purple hands emerge from his body once more. He smirks to himself, declaring that abyssal scavengers are crazily strong. Ye Qing stands there, marveling at the power of the scavenger job. He continues acquiring attribute points but notices that ever since he gained the Spirit Dash ability, the corpses no longer give rewards, and the attribute points have gradually decreased. We then get another look at Ye Qing's stat window, and he notices that he now has 111 stat points accumulated. He wonders which attribute to increase, as it seems he won't have a shortage of attribute points in the future. Ye Qing decides to evenly distribute the attribute points. The scene shifts to Lao Chen and the job changer in the black tank top as they fight some beasts. The job changer in the black tank top asks if Ye Qing really changed his job to a scavenger, adding that it's probably a hidden job since he has never seen it before. The job changer with glasses comments that while the job change table includes hidden jobs, they are usually useless and just for laughs. Lao Chen remarks that since Ye Qing's highest level is 1, he's likely just an F-rank job changer, making him only slightly stronger than a level 0. The black tank top job changer dismisses the discussion, urging the group to stay vigilant. As they continue walking, he suddenly stops in front of what appears to be a tree. His expression shifts to shock as he notices a corpse hanging from it. He declares that the mission target has been found, the remains of the captain of the Falcon Group. The job changer with pink hair questions how there could be a mound on the 5th floor of a mall. The job changer with glasses examines the corpse and observes that despite only 24 hours passing, it has dried to an unusual extent, speculating that magic might have drained its life force. The pink-haired job changer remarks that they only encountered low-level zombified wolves on the way and finds it strange that the Falcon group, ranked B+, was completely wiped out. Suddenly, the black tank-top job changer's eyes widen as he notices a horde of zombies, with one grabbing his leg. He shouts for everyone to fall back. The group quickly takes fighting stances, realizing they've been ambushed. Lao Chen deduces that the reason they hadn't found the bodies earlier was that they were all piled into a massive mountain of corpses. The black tank-top job changer concludes that the low-level demon beasts were just bait, and the true master of the abyss is the man-eating A-rank plant before them. Lao Chen shouts for everyone to look up, and they see that the entire Falcon group has been reanimated and is now charging at them. The scene transitions back to Ye Qing, who is focused on recycling the spirit wolves. The system notifies him that he has achieved the novice scavenger milestone by recycling 50 bodies. Ye Qing is excited as the system informs him he will receive a reward. The reward turns out to be a perfectly ordinary dagger, and his excitement fades upon realizing it is only level 1. He laments that even the rewards for the scavenger job are trash. Ye Qing suddenly hears a rumbling sound and turns to see a zombified woman approaching him. She swings at Ye Qing, but the system initiates an agility check, allowing him to surprisingly dodge the punch with a flashy move. Ye Qing notes that his body feels lighter, wondering if this is due to adding attribute points to agility. He clenches his fist, realizing he has indeed gotten stronger. As Ye Qing marvels at his newfound power, the woman charges again, attempting to gouge his eyes out. However, Ye Qing dodges once more and realizes that both his agility and strength have increased. Activating Spirit Dash, he declares it's his turn, charging at the woman and striking her with a powerful punch that sends her flying into a wall. The system initiates a strength check, and since his strength stat is at 20, it applies a defense-breaking effect, doubling the damage. Ye Qing wipes the blood from his mouth and reflects on his progress. The system then initiates an intelligence check, revealing that the woman's weak points are fire-based attacks and her neck. With this knowledge, Ye Qing dodges the woman's next attack, draws his dagger, and slashes at her neck. The system initiates a luck check, and because his luck stat is at 20, it applies a bleed effect to his dagger. The woman collapses as the system confirms Ye Qing has successfully killed her. After the battle, Ye Qing notices his hand is covered in poison. The system initiates a constitution check, which dispels the poison. Ye Qing smiles, realizing this is the first time he has defeated an enemy on his own. The system notifies him that the woman can be recycled, and Ye Qing agrees. He gains the passive skill Toxic Evolution, which allows him to reverse the effects of poison, turning it into a beneficial effect. Ye Qing speculates whether this skill would allow him to drink spoiled potions as if they were tonics. We then see Ye Qing's stat window, showing all his stats at 20. He acquires a spoiled potion and wonders if Toxic Evolution will transform it into a buff. After drinking the potion, his body glows bright green as all his damage is healed, and his attributes double. Viewing his stat window, Ye Qing decides to allocate all 5 new attribute points to intelligence, reflecting on how it helped him. See the woman's weaknesses. As Ye Qing stands there, he hears another noise and wonders if he missed a monster. Turning around, he sees a horde of zombies approaching. Smiling confidently, he prepares for battle, telling the trash zombies to bring it on